Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons in our Madden 24 franchise series where we are getting ready to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers as we are going to be on the road facing off against our, I'm going to just say a former Super Bowl foe that ended up beating us off, arguably one of the greatest catches made in Super Bowl history. It happens. You learn to live with it, you move on, and because the sun will rise tomorrow. Now, everybody is getting ready, and they are taking the field right here at this moment. And this is going to be a tough kind of game, right? They do have Najee Harris. They got a good offense. And so our defense is going to struggle. Now, they also have TJ Watt on the defensive side. So our offense is going to struggle. And right now, we got called back into the principal's office because the offense and defense are pissed at each other again. And so we're going to try to handle this the best way that we know how. Now, in reality, I'm not ever going to guarantee a win, at least not at this stage with the way the team is, right? We're just going to go ahead and try our best. Now, the goal is set to prevent them from getting 2 offensive touchdowns. It's going to be tough, especially them starting out with the ball here as we are underway in the first quarter. Steelers are now facing a 2nd and 6 after that 4-yard pass completion. So Pickett is going to be in a shotgun formation here. They are going to be going 4 wide at this one. He has the snap, stands in the pocket, releases it out to the left side. He makes the catch. And what a hit to bring him down. Boykin caught the ball and very quickly put to the turf by Asante Samuel Jr. there, making the good hit, taking his legs out from under him. But he did get enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 Steelers. Pickett all alone in the backfield. Standing in the shotgun, has the snap. Clean pocket, fires it over the middle. He's going to hit his tight end coming across the field. Who's that, Freiermuth? Yeah, he hits him coming right across the field, wide open. 6-yard gain on that one. That's Freiermuth's first catch of the afternoon. 2nd and 4 now from about the 4.5. Pickett's under center. 3 tight ends to the right. They send one across the formation from right to left. Pickett has the snap, hands it off to Harris up the middle. He has a little hole, but he's going to be stood up. The defense stands him up and puts him down after a gain of 2. Cameron Thomas led the charge there for our linebackers, putting him to the turf, which is a tough task when you're taking on someone like Najee Harris. So 3rd and 2, the Steelers going with 3 tight ends. Once again, 2 to the left side. This time, Harris alone in the backfield. Pickett is under center, has the snap. Pressure gets there, throws it quickly, and Baker knocks that one down. Looked like it would have been a good candidate for an interception, but he knocks it to the turf, and that one will force Pittsburgh to kick a field goal. So here we come on our ensuing drive. Trailing, as usual in this season, 3-0. Murray has the snap, drops back, and he's going to hit Rondale Moore coming across the field off the play action. Murray starting out on fire, 3 for 3 for 48 yards on this opening drive here as we get the ball moved to the 26-yard line. And that was a great play coming off the play action there. It was just enough to hold that outside linebacker to create the space to drop the pass in. And surprisingly enough, Murray was able to do that. He's missed that pass a lot this season. So it's good to see him actually finally able to hit something like that. 1st and 10 for our Cardinals offense at the 26-yard line on the plus side of the field. Murray is going to be in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Hands off Dillon, going right. Cuts back up the middle. Breaking tackles and is finally brought down after a gain of about 12 yards there, getting all the way down to the 14-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Pretty good opening in the run game. That's something that has really been working for us a lot in this back half of the season, and it's probably going to have to be our building block for our offense kind of going forward. Speaking of that, handing off to Mostert, going left into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Raheem Mostert, the ground game, does it again for us. He had the hole open up wide on the left side. He cut it right up the middle. Cut it right up the hole up the middle, and then was able to walk into the end zone practically untouched. And that's going to give us the lead here in Pittsburgh. So now leading 7-3 just here at the start of the 2nd quarter, a little bit later on. Murray has the snap, drops back, fires it across the field. He's going to hit Marquise Brown. He's got space. Hollywood tries to spin off a tackler and gets down to the 18-yard line. Look at that. Will Hernandez is going to go down with an injury. and he's going to be taken back into the locker room for evaluation. That's not a good sign. We need to make sure to have all our linemen on the field. 1st and 10 from the 18 now. Murray hands that one off to Mostert, going left again, and the linebackers were ready. They didn't get caught up by the blocks, and they're going to put him to the turf. Mostert, that's his 4th carry this afternoon for 27 yards. So 2nd and 8 now at the 16, well inside the red zone, trying to punch another one into the end zone. Murray's going to be in a shotgun, 3 wide set. Ertz, slot right, has the snap, hands it off to Dillon up the middle, big hole open, tries to make a move, and falls forward at the 4. Man, Dillon is not a juke and jive kind of guy. He's more of a lower your shoulder and run through him. And Will Hernandez, a report, just comes back a bruised shoulder. So he's going to be out for a little bit longer here, but he should be able to make it back in this game. Now on 1st and goal, Murray drops back, rolls out to his right, nowhere to go with it, and finally throws it away. He's always a weapon to take off in that area, but the Steelers did a good job chasing it down and cutting off any running room for him. So 2nd and goal now, still at the 4-yard line. Murray's going to come out in the shotgun. We got 3 receivers, Dortch and Moore, bunched on the right side with Hurts. Has the snap. Murray scans over, fires it quickly. That's going to be intercepted. And they're going to actually bring it out of the end zone and back, and Ertz is going to make the tackle. Brings him down at the 8-yard line. He had him right there, but he read the wrong pass route and tried to, looks like, hit Rondale Moore coming up and just did not see Cole Holcomb sitting there. And he jumped in front of that one. Easy interception. And he brought that one back. Now they would capitalize on that turnover, and Pittsburgh does get a touchdown to take the lead 10-7. So here we are following that touchdown. Raheem Mostert making moves, knifing his way through the defense, picking up about 10 yards on that one, getting to the 45-yard line. 38 yards on 6 carries for Mostert so far. So just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Murray's going to be in a shotgun, 3 wide set. Dillon in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Dillon going left. Makes a move, breaks a tackle. Dillon's going to be down the sideline. No one's going to get him. 10, 5, touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Dillon just broke the tackles, made the moves he needed to, got a little bit more physical than in previous runs, and he breaks that one free and puts us back on top here once again. This game is shaping up about like their Super Bowl matchup did. Just kind of a back-and-forth game. So here come the Steelers after our touchdown. Pickett throws that one over. It's picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons picks it off and goes down at the 23-yard line. Did not expect for that to happen. Looks like he was really going for the tackle, but ended up making the interception instead. And that's going to be a big-time turnover and bring our offense onto the field in great field position here, leading 14-10. And he was just right place, right time on that play. So Murray has the offense at the 23-yard line. He's going to have 3 receivers. They bring a blitz. Quick throw out there to Moore. He makes the catch and is brought down after a gain of 5. So they do get it down to the 18-yard line inside the red zone once again. 2nd and 5. Moore coming off his 2nd catch of the afternoon for 35 yards. Murray's going to be under center. 2 tight ends to the left side. Marquise Brown close and left. Play action. Murray drops back, fires it over. He's got Brown! And the pass, it looked like pass interference to me. I'm fairly certain that guy got in the way, but I guess they're going to say they both were going after it. And it just, they both have their own shot, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 5 now. Murray's going to stay in the shotgun. Has the snap. Pressure comes up the middle. He gets rid of it just in time, and that one will fall incomplete. So we are going to be forced to try a field goal opportunity here. Not the best way to repay the interception, but if we can get points on the board, it can be at least semi-successful. Prater steps up for the kick. Boot ball right down the middle. That's going to be a 1-touchdown lead here for us on the road in Pittsburgh, as the score is now 17-10 after that one. So on their ensuing drive, the Steelers working their way back, coming right back at us. Pickett's in a shotgun, has the snap, clean pocket. He's got target off to the right side, makes the catch. And finally, Baker takes his legs out from under him, but not till he gets to the 11-yard line. Found Boykin once again. It's like everybody in our passing game has been focusing on Pickens and completely forgot about Boykin as he gets down to the 11. So 1st and 10 Steelers. Pickett has the snap. No pressure. Fires it over the middle. Gets his frayer move. Bouncing off tacklers. And is finally brought down at the 1-yard line. And they're actually going to give him a 1st down. Poor tackling on display right there by this Cardinals defense. Looks like he broke about 2 or 3 tackles before he was actually put to the turf. And you cannot be successful when that happens. It just won't happen. Like, you will not have any success if you're not being able to tackle. 1st and goal. Pickett hands it off to Harris up the middle, and he goes through practically untouched. Looked like Collins may have had a chance at it, but Harris went blowing right past him before he even realized what was going on in the play. And now this game is going to be tied up at 17 apiece. And that's poor display of defense, giving up the big play, getting, just not taking advantage, right? We did get the interception. Now, coming into halftime, the score is 17-all. Yardage-wise, we should be winning this thing, but outside of that, we're pretty evenly matched with them so far in this game. So let's take a look at some scores going on around the country here as we are at halftime. As we first check in Dallas, as the Seahawks, Geno Smith puts up 2 touchdowns to beat Dak Prescott 175-12, or 175-152. The score was 14-12. Now heading down to the Bayou, the Lions travel to New Orleans, and as they approach halftime, Derek Carr with 2 touchdowns, and the Saints are leading 20-7 over Detroit. Heading up to the Northeast to check on the Chargers at the Patriots, and the Chargers lead 17-10. Mac Jones with 95 yards and a touchdown. Justin Herbert 165 and 2 touchdowns so far on the afternoon. So big plays have really worked for both teams. It's kind of what's led this back and forth matchup. As you can see, this run by Dillon here, but it's going to be that first defense that really, is able to get the solid stops. That's going to be the big time difference maker. So it's which one is going to do that first. Speaking of defense, here comes our defense. As the Steelers have a 3rd and 5, Kenny Pickett rolling out to his left side. He finally decides to take off, and he can move a little bit. And he slides down at the 27-yard line. Kept his eyes down the field looking for the pass, but we just forgot that he actually has a capability of running just a little bit. He's not a Kyler Murray. He's definitely no Lamar Jackson. He's like a poor man Steve Young when it comes to running. Okay, let's think of it that way. 1st and 10 Steelers, clean pocket. Pickett throws it over the middle. He's gonna hit. He hits his man coming right over the middle. You got to be kidding me. He dropped it in there on a dime like that. And that's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. Johnson with his 2nd catch of the afternoon. Now Pickett's going to be under center. Hands that one off. And that's going to be blown up in the backfield. Najee Harris had nowhere to go. Phillips comes in and just blows him up 2 yards in the backfield. That's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 4 after that 2-yard loss. Great job by Phillips to get right past his blocker, throw him off to the side, and go through with the powerful hit on Harris. So 2nd and goal. Pickett's going to be in a shotgun this time. Has the snap. No pressure. Drops it off to the left side, but he's going to miss his receiver. Oh, wow. He missed him. He was wide open in the end zone, too. A big-time opportunity, a big-time missed opportunity for the Steelers offense. So now Pickett's going to go under center this time. 3 receivers set. We got 2 guys bunched in on the left side. Has the snap. Pressure comes late. Throws that one out. It's going to be knocked down by Callahan. He was able to disrupt the pass. Looked like he was trying to go for Pickens right there. But Callahan disrupted that one, and they were forced to kick a field goal. Now they do lead 20-17. But as this game has shown, back and forth seems to be how it's going to work as we hit Marquise Brown on the drag pattern. Makes a quick move. 2 guys miss. 3-4. And finally is brought down at the 19-yard line inside the red zone, hitting Marquise Brown with all that speed. Had made 4 guys miss their tackles. So 1st and 10 at the 19. Murray's going to be under center. Has the snap. Play action. Stands in the pocket. Fires it to the left side. He's got more at the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a touchdown pass and catch here from Kyler Murray to Rondale Moore to get us the lead in this game. And beautiful coming off that play action to drop that one in. His timing with Moore has gotten a lot better as the season has continued. And just a good job right there. So now a little later in the fourth quarter where we do lead 27-20. Pickett and the Steelers offense has the ball, and Shaq Lawson comes through and throws Pickett to the turf. We have a touchdown lead, and the Steelers trying to make a move, but if our defense keeps playing like that, that's going to hold them down to where they should not be able to score another point in this game. We just got to play like that for the final fourth quarter. We got 13 minutes remaining. Got to man up for that 13. 2nd and 17. Pass deep down the right side, and he makes a catch. Allen Robinson, he's going to be all alone walking into the end zone practically. Nobody could catch him. He just had too much speed. Once he got behind the defender, Pickens dropped that one in there beautifully, and now this is a whole different ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be tied up here in the fourth quarter. We're going to have to try to make something happen. Speaking of making something happen, here we come out at the 27-yard line on the plus side of the field. Murray hands that one off to Mostert. Big hole open on the left side. Cuts it forward. It is brought down at the 14-yard line. Mostert reaches the century mark with that rush. 100 yards and a touchdown on the day on just 15 carries. A pretty good afternoon for him. 1st and 10 from the 14. Murray's going to be under center. We got 3 tight ends to the right side. Mostert alone in the backfield. Has the snap, play action, rolls out straight into pressure and threw it. McBride comes back to make the catch. He threw it into no man's land, and McBride thankfully comes back in, makes the catch right at the line to gain, and is brought down quickly. And that's going to make it 2nd and inches here at this point off that play. Dangerous throw, good outcome. So 2nd and inches, Murray's in the shotgun formation, has the snap. Stands in the pocket, takes off, no one's going to touch him. That's too easy. Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Saw the whole defense opened up on him. As soon as the pass rush started swinging to the outside, the middle was wide open. He took it, and he goes into the end zone for possibly one of the easiest touchdown runs of his career. That's going to give us a 1-touchdown lead. So just about 3.5 minutes, here comes the Steelers. Pickett, 2 tight ends under center, changing rules on the snap. Has it, throws it out to the left side. He's going to drop. No, he's going to make that catch, but for no gain. Hit Washington. Coming out to the flat. Doesn't get anywhere. So 2nd and 10 now at their own 40-yard line. Pickett's going to be in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers set. Calling out changes before the snap. Has it in his hands. Clean pocket. Drops that one off to the right side for Freiermuth, and he's going to get hit and brought down. And it looks like a Steeler is down on the play. Looks like their offensive lineman, Daniels. He's going to be taken in for evaluation. We probably won't see him anymore in this game with it being just under 3 minutes remaining. So while that pass does fall down or does get completed to Freiermuth, it's still going to be 3rd and 10. Pickett has the snap once again. Pressure comes up the middle. Walker chases him. Pickett throws that one away. And that's going to make it 4th and 10. And the Steelers will decide to punt because they have 3 timeouts. It becomes futile to do that, though, as we are able to hold them off and come out with a victory. We don't give the ball back to them one time. Once again, our team goes into turmoil, and we just promise to play better, and we actually do. We respond well to adversity. Well, albeit late, it is a late response. Adversity really happened after the first loss of this losing streak, but hey, it is what it is. We'll take what we can take. Now here we go, just checking into the locker room before our next game as we are taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Zach Ertz, one of our team leaders, one of our emotional leaders, after the win in the last game against the Steelers, he's stepping up. He's making things happen, and it's going to be, at least we get some advantage coming off that win as far as our players are concerned. Now, coming into this game, it is going to make it a little tough here as we get set for kickoff, as we are going to be facing off against the San Francisco 49ers, Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Trent Williams, Fred Warner. Yeah, they got too many dang guys. Let's just face it, they do. Too many stars. You'd have to try to name the whole dang team if you were going to just name all of their top players. So let's get this one underway in a division rivalry matchup. We're going to be starting this one out losing to San Francisco 3-0 as we're about 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Murray has the snap, rolls it out to the right, spins off and breaks a tackle, but is brought down finally as he picks up just 3 yards on that scramble. Now we are approaching the end of this first regular season, and I really don't want Murray to get hurt doing something like that. So we're going to have to be careful with that. So 2nd and 7 for this Cardinals offense at the 28. Hand that one off to Dillon up the middle. Makes one tackle. Pushing forward. He would not be denied, and he gets us all the way down to the 18-yard line. Dillon's rushing like a madman these last couple games. He's averaging 7 yards so far in this game. Granted, it's just off 3 carries for 21 yards, but still, that's still 7 yards per carry. 1st and 10 here come for our offense. Murray's going to be under center. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Stands back in the pocket. Fires it to the right side. He's got Marquise Brown. Touchdown Hollywood. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Coming from across the field using his speed to get open. Murray was able to drop that one in. He's had a pretty good connection with Brown for the most part of the season, and that's continuing here today. And that's going to allow us to claim the lead here over San Francisco at home early in this one. So now we're going to move on just later on in the first quarter, about 2 minutes remaining, as we did get a stop on their offense and then force them to punt. So here we have possession of it, handing that one off to Mostert up the middle, picking up 5 yards on that carry. So we are at our own 36-yard line. Score is still 7-3. We do lead the 49ers. Now Murray's going to be under center for this one. 3 wide receiver set, making changes at the line. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Drops back. Fires it deep down the left side. He's got Hollywood. And it's caught. Caught it and brought down at the 3-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hollywood had the speed, got around his defender. And that's going to have to be something we look at here later in this game, because that kid did not have the capability to keep up with Hollywood. Hell, Murray almost underthrew him. Hollywood was running so dang fast. And he's going to be brought down at about the 3-yard line. Sets us up with a 1st and goal here. Like I said, we're leading 7-3. Last game we played against 49ers is kind of back and forth. This game, hopefully we can put them out of it early and be able to try to get out of here with a win. Hand that one off to Mostert. He goes into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And that's going to extend ourselves to a 2-score lead. Raheem Mostert ran right through the opening on the right side. It started to go a little bit further out. He did a great job stealing that edge and opening things up there. Zach Ertz with a big-time block on the linebacker, and that really allowed Mostert a lot of space to get into the end zone. And it's going to be 14-3 at that point. Now a little later here in the first half, just under 5 minutes to go, the 49ers have added on an extra field goal. So the score is now 14-6, and they are on the move. Christian McCaffrey, we've kept him pretty bottled up for the most part of this game, but he's starting to get a little momentum. He's starting to get going, getting warmed up a little bit. After that carry by McCaffrey, it's going to be 2nd and 1. Purdy's going to be under center. 2 tight ends set. Has the snap. Clean pocket. Fires it over to the left side, and they're going to make the catch, but a bad angle. And Letu had to come back to get it, and that's still going to be 3rd and 1 for the 49ers offense. So 3rd and 1, just under 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Score is 14-6. Purdy under center. Has the snap. Hands that one off to McCaffrey. Big hole open. Makes a move and is finally brought down. Simmons stood him up, and Baker had to come in to clean up that mess. And McCaffrey's brought down at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, 49ers. Clinging to an 8-point lead, our defense is now backed up to the 3. Purdy's going to spread it out in the 49ers offense. 1st and goal in the shotgun. Has the snap. Quick throw. He's got his man looking for George Kittle. He had basically a little out route right in front of the linebackers, and that was all it took. And Kittle just bunny hopping his way into the end zone there. And that's going to get this game to within 1 point. And here we are at the score of 14-13, talking about that 1 point. 2 minutes remaining. Now, we've actually been able to work it down pretty effectively on this defense. We're at the 30-yard line on the 49ers side. 1st and 10, drop off the screen pass. Mostert looking for blockers, pushing forward. Tried to squeeze the hole, couldn't really do it, but now Mostert's going to be hurt. They're showing him staying down with an injury, and they're going to take him in. Can't tell if that's his wrist or just his arm. Hopefully he'll be able to play. Hopefully he'll be able to come back. We need his rushing attack. So 2nd and 5 now for this Cardinals offense. And the clock did stop because of the injury. So Murray is going to be in a shotgun. Minute 54 remaining. Has the snap. Fires it over to the left side, and Ertz unable to come down with that. Oh, great play by the defender to get there just in time to knock it away. But Ertz, man, you're paid to come down with those contested catches. So 3rd and 5 now. Murray staying under center. 3 wide receiver set. Has the snap. Rolls out to his right. Being chased down by Bosa. Had to get rid of it. And a pretty piss-poor effort at that. But he does get rid of it, and that's going to make it 4th and 5. Bruised ribs from Mostert. I'm not going to bring him in, force like a break or something. We'll let him come back in when he can. So 4th and 5. Here we come for another field goal opportunity. Prater boot ball right down the middle, and that's going to extend out a lead here in this one. So now we've got 17 points. And unfortunately, we left enough time for the 49ers to try to come right back at us. As they drop off a pass to Ayuk, he gets blasted by Kazir White. But they are definitely in field goal range. 26-yard line on the plus side of the field with a 2nd and 3. Now, they're holding on to all 3 of their timeouts right now. As Purdy has the snap, he's being chased by Phillips and throws that one away. Oh, how did we miss the sack? Purdy just sidestepped him and then was able to use a few extra feet to get out of the tackle box and throw that one away. So 3rd and 3. Purdy's all alone in the shotgun. They're going to be 5 wide. He has the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Now you dropped that one. Whew, thank God he dropped it. And that's going to leave them forced to kick a field goal. 4th and 3 from our 26. So we're looking at about a 43-yard field goal on this one. As they eyeball this one down, the boot is up and almost blocked, but the kick does go through and is good. Moody with the kick, and that's going to make this thing back to a 1-point ball game again. And thankfully, we will finally get into halftime. Score, we did add on an additional field goal. We were able to get down a couple big plays. Nothing major, though. So the score is 20-16 at this point in the first half of our game. But let's check to see what's going on in the first half and some of these other games around the country. As the Commanders are trailing the Rams as they get close in on halftime. Rams lead 14-7. Stafford only 5 of 7 for 60 yards. Brissett has a touchdown and an interception. Traveling all the way to the East Coast to check on the Falcons, putting a beat down on Bryce Young and the Panthers. Ritter 195 and a touchdown as the Falcons beat the Panthers 28-0 earlier in the day. And so now we're going to check in our last score up into the Northwest. Eagles on the road against Seattle. They lead 14-7. Hurts with 72 yards. Smith with 58. So not a whole lot of offense coming from the quarterbacks. And with that score, obviously you could tell. So let's go ahead and jump into our second half here where the 49ers did receive the kickoff. So they do have possession of the ball as the score is still 20-16. Purdy throws that one over the middle. He's going to find his receiver, and just kind of the laziest tackle possible happened on that one. But it worked. I guess you could say you're in control and didn't miss. We'll make it 2nd and 4 now inside the red zone at about the 18-yard line. Purdy's going to be under center. Hands it off to the left. McCaffrey, big hole opening. Makes a move, but unable to get away from Simmons, who really is, I think, has kind of figured out a secret on McCaffrey. Just take his legs out from under him, and he's going to go down to the turf. He's going to be brought down at that point. However, you got to limit the yards because he did get a first down, so 1st and 10. Purdy has the snap, throws it over the middle, and that's going to be caught. That was Juwan Jennings. Makes the catch to give the 49ers the lead here in this one. Still early in the second half, though, so a lot of football left. So now that we find ourselves in a familiar place trailing, we're going to have to try to bounce back and snag the momentum in this game. And on the first and second and 8, Murray gets blasted by Bosa as he was throwing that one, and it falls incomplete as the ball bounced off the blocker's butt, basically. And that's going to make it 3rd and 8. Now Murray's going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Ertz split out right. Murray has the snap, stands in the clean pocket, fires it deep to the left side. Brown goes up and makes the catch. He comes down with it at the 19-yard line. What a play by Hollywood, as he is playing like a man possessed, unstoppable almost. Murray, not even with the greatest throw, but he did fit it into a pretty tight zone, and Brown did a fantastic job going up to get that one and to make sure he came down with it. So 1st and 10 Cardinals. We're still trailing by 3 at the score 23-20, but we're knocking on the door. Murray's going to be under center. 2 tight ends. Dillon in the backfield. Hands that one off to Dillon, going right, trying to make some space. Breaking tackles. Dillon's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Dillon broke 2 tackles on that one, just shoving the linebacker and the safety right off of him. And there was nothing they could do after he got a little bit of space. He's a big old boy. It's going to be hard to bring him down, and you're not going to get him with arm tackles around his waist. You got to take his legs out from under him. They didn't do that, so we will take the lead here in this one, but only for a moment, as the 49ers would come right back at us and get another touchdown. So here we are, finding ourselves trailing once again, score of 30-27. Now we handed that one off to Dillon, and he picked up only about a couple yards, making it 3rd and 4 here at our own 40-yard line. So Murray's going to come out in the shotgun formation. We got 3 receivers, Dortch and Moore bunched right. Hollywood is wide left all by himself. Murray has the snap. He's looking left. He goes deep. He's got Murray. He's got a step, and it's caught. Diving catch by Hollywood at the 2. What a play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hollywood Brown laid out to make that catch. Looks like Murray had a little bit of adrenaline flowing through him with all those defenders barreling down on him, and put it almost too far. But Hollywood sacrificed the body, sacrificed himself for the team, lays out for it, makes one of the hardest catches of the year, and comes down with the ball at the 2-yard line, setting us up perfectly. So in a power formation, 2 tight ends to the right. McBride, H-back setting. They toss it out to Dillon. He's going to go walking in untouched. Dillon finds the end zone again. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that will give us the lead here at home. Back and forth we go as we're here in the 4th quarter. And this game just will not just seem to stop or slow down. Both teams firing on all cylinders at the moment. And Murray's fired up about that one, punching some fake people on the ground, it looks like, with that celebration. So now about 9 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. We lead 34-30. Brock Purdy and the 49ers trying to change that one as Purdy fires it over to Kittle, who of course pushes forward to get an extra yardage and a 1st down all the way to the 15-yard line. Purdy's got a little over 300 yards passing today, so a pretty good afternoon for him. Now he's going to be in the shotgun on this 1st and 10. Has the snap. Standing in a very clean pocket. Pressure comes late. Ojulari brings him down for the sack. And that's going to drop him back 14 yards on that one. He had a clean pocket, but the coverage was just there. Coverage was too tight. And once he started to scramble, you're not going to get away from Ojulari, especially when you go to that side. Thomas did a great job on the opposite side fighting with Trent Williams over there. To kind of ensure that he didn't try to scramble out that way. So that one will be a sack for Ojulari. Another great one by this rookie. 2nd and 24 here at the 29-yard line now. Purdy's going to be in a shotgun once again. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. They throw it over the middle. They got Samuel. And he's going to pick up, what was that, about 18 yards? They needed 24. Well, they got 18 to make it 3rd and manageable. Good job by this defense to allow Samuel to get free in one of those little zones. And Purdy did a hell of a job finding him. 3rd and 6 from the pistol. Purdy has the snap. Pressure comes from Ojimo. And he's going to get him for the sack. Make it 4th and 13 now. Moro Ojimo came flying through. Purdy had no time. And that would force them to kick a field goal. Now, we would have to punt the ball back to them. So the score is 34-33, 2.5 minutes remaining in this game, and the 49ers are on the move at the 43-yard line. This has shades of the first time we played them earlier in the season. So 2nd and 10. Brock Purdy is going to be in a shotgun. They got 3 receivers set. Debo, wide left. Ayuk, slot right. Purdy has the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it over, and he missed one. A rare missed throw to Kittle. He's thrown for 378 yards today. You can tell he doesn't miss that often, but he missed on that throw. 3rd and 10 now. Purdy's going to be in the shotgun once again. 3 receivers, same formation, has the snap, play action. Pressure comes, Purdy rolls out. Everybody's covered up, and he throws that one away. Pressure got there late. He had nobody to throw to. Great job by this defense. That's going to make it 4th and 10. They just need to hold on for one more play to give the offense the ball back. And it looks like they're going to try to go for a field goal from the 40. They're going to be a 60-yard field goal. I don't know that much about Moody, but I don't know if he's got 60 in him. The kick is going to be up, and it's swinging to the left, and it's going to be no good. It had the distance, just not the accuracy, as that ball looked like it started out to the left and just stayed right there. And that's going to be a missed game-winning field goal. And you can see the pain on Shanahan's face as we would not give the ball back up, and we will get out of here with back-to-back victories. So a great job to kind of push towards the end of this season to see what we can do. It's not over yet. And since it's not over, that does remind me, if you'll have not hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that button. And if you did like today's video, definitely give us a thumbs up because it does help out the channel. And I greatly appreciate everything y'all do for us here at Champ and Sons. Now, we have 3 games left. That's basically going to be 2 episodes. We are 6-8 on the season. It'll be interesting to see what we can do with winning these last, since we've won these last 2 games. But we'll take that on in the next episode. So I'll see y'all then, everybody. So as always, stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.